Man, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm not joking. All my friends are leaving this country. And I have to look for ways to make myself happy, man. And this is just one of the ways. This is shepherd's pie or cottage pie. And it's going to be the best pie you've ever had because this recipe is mad. Like, it makes me happy. It makes me forget about Nigeria. Even my Igbo husband said, for once, so Igbo food no tire am. Oh, God, you guys need to try this recipe because your whole family is going to be singing your praises for a whole month, okay? Now, first things first, your herbs. If you don't have fresh herbs, go ahead and use the dry versions, but you know, it's not going to be the same. All right, get your thyme, your rosemary, your parsley, and your chives. If you don't have chives, use spring onions. But chop everything up nicely and then just arrange them in the plates. We're going to prep everything and I'm going to show you how I prep because I don't want you people, doing it the wrong way. Now mince your garlic, your onions. Make sure that everything is nicely chopped, okay? If you don't like seeing onions, go ahead and blend it. Chop habaneros, slice your carrots. I'm showing you the techniques because it's important to keep everything small, like the size of this sweet corn right here, all right? Peel your potatoes, cut into 1-inch cubes, and then just add some water. We're going to boil this with some sea salt, okay? Prep everything you need. This is everything we need for our mash. See, some cheese, eggs, milk, set aside. Prep everything you need for your filling as well before you start cooking because, man, this is so sharp. All right, so put your potatoes on fire. Put an empty skillet on fire. Add some oil. That's avocado oil. Now you're going to saute your onions for just a minute till it's nice and fragrant. Then add your habaneros and your garlic. Saute everything together for about a minute. Add your carrots. Yes, your carrots will go before your beef because that's like aromatic right there. So add your beef and we're gonna cook this till it's nice and brown till you can no longer find any pink part. Now add your herbs. I'm using some thyme, rosemary, and parsley. Season very lightly, okay? You will know why in a minute. Then add your flour. This is going to help thicken this filling. This is some Worcester sauce. And we're going to add some tomato paste. All these things are very important. Very, very, okay? If you're making shepherd's pie or cottage pie. Now we're going to add raw sweet corn and raw peas. Add the beef broth and then just cover this and allow it to cook. Our potatoes are nicely boiled. We're going to rice them with this potato ricer. Or mash them with a, potato masher. Put some milk on fire, add some butter, infuse with some rosemary and garlic. That just makes your mash very flavorful. This should have finished, cooking and your milk should have boiled. So just pour that over your potatoes that is nice and hot. Immediately you add your milk, add your egg yolks and mix everything together. Season with some chives and then some Parmesan cheese. Look at all the ingredients that have salt. So you're going to be very careful with salt in this recipe so you don't end up with a very salty pie, all right? Now this filling right here is money because we have that beef broth that was cooked slowly for hours. If you don't have beef broth, you can go ahead and just, melt up some, seasoning cubes, whatever it is you use to season, add some water, and that's your beef broth, all right? But you have to use it for this recipe. It's amazing. Now spoon your mashed potatoes over the filling. We're going to go ahead and spread this right away. But this filling right here, it has the egg yolk in it. That's going to help it, set properly in the oven. The taste alone is magnificent. Spread this round with the back of a spoon and then put some marks on it with a fork. Yeah, because we're fancy like that. You can go ahead and bake like that too, but it won't be as nice as when you use the fork. All right. Add some Parmesan cheese on top of it, and you guys go ahead and bake this for about 20 minutes. Depending on the type of oven you have anyways. It could be 30 minutes, but you want to see the top browned a little bit, just like this. Don't burn it, okay? You guys, this food right here, when it's nice and hot, you just add your parsley on top of it. Look at how bubbly it is. Look at this right here. When you eat this, you just forget about Nigeria and all the troubles, about the stress of life, because this is comfort food pro max. It is so good. Your children will love it. If they love pies, this food is for them. See my shy picking. This boy does not like them filming him. This Igbo man loved it so much. We really enjoyed ourselves. Tried, and God bless you all. Mwah.